I've never looked at an ocean and at a McDonald's and be like, yeah, these things should know each other. That's a fucking. There is not a yellow brick road that connects those bitches. But so it always blew, and she would look at us as if she was disappointed. Like, that's when my mother would scoff some, like, you motherfuckers don't know about a McFish, you fucking children.
Nobody should be ordering the McFish. I want to be very clear.
I agree. Dude, I remember people would cheer for my dick from the stands, like, Jesus.
No, they wouldn't.
Well, it looked like a couple ladies were looking one time.
That's not
true. Because they were pointing.
You don't remember anything at this stage in your life. I refuse to believe any of
I remember my
shit.
Amistad. I remember carrying around a heavy dick for fucking 11 years, dude.
You
Give us free! I remember my fucking Amistad, dude. Because imagine having an adult's dick now. Imagine having tits at fucking 5. Them bags. Imagine having those big, beautiful. And now, right now, I'm like, I think I'm 77 days off of pornography and 70 days off of masturbation. So I've had sexual activities, but I haven't touching my wiener or whatever. People that say different stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they say in your country, you know, topping off the...
Wanking.
Yeah, okay. Wanking or whatever. Yeah.
2 old spermies, we shouldn't.
We could have a kid that's like 60 years old. How great would that be?
Like a Benjamin Button.
Yeah, I think so, dude.
Yeah. I think you and I can make one, yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing if we gave birth to the first senior citizen. And it's Brian Callen. That would be the best, dude.
Pre or post eyelids.
He would do it just to have a new credit in town. Oh, I was on season 1 of Khalayla's Vagina.
Love. That's
I was 80% heart, dude. And listen to this. I had a man's dick since I was about 4. So imagine my dick's been the same size since I was 4. They told me.
Who's they?
They told me. People at the medical facility, doctors, everybody.
Medical
Locals,
facility.
Dude,
We get it. You grew up rich. You had a medical facility. Okay. You had health insurance. Cool.
Every sports coach, dude. I remember one sports coach taking a picture of it who was not even a pedophile.
You know that's illegal.
But he wasn't a pedophile. It was just like...
Yes, he was.
No, it was like looking at the nice tires on a truck. It was like, dang.
Okay, so I am obsessed with when you realize you were molested, like the day you realize.
Yeah, I would like to be a dad,
you would be
know?
Great. Oh my God, you'd be so great. Your kid would be so lucky.
But my freaking wife is going to be there, and that's going to be the tough part.
That's the bummer. She'll be good too. You'll pick someone good.
She'll be good, yeah.
Yeah, she'll be great. You're not going to fuck that up.
And if she isn't, I don't know what happened to her, officer. And to not have it in my brain, and it starts to my imagination starts to start up again. Like, that's one thing that's disappeared over the years, I feel like, is our imagination, because we have access at anything you want to see. You want to see 2 gay guys attack a squirrel or whatever in a marina or whatever. You can. I saw some images, and you had like a kind of a V-cut dress, and it was like about 10% of titty on each side, kind of gleaming out. You know,
gleaming out.
Fucking peeking out, boy. And fucking just globing around the side, you know. I mean, look, first of all, a good Dateline episode will make me come, to be honest with you. The good ones, you know?
Yeah, the good one.
My buddy used to do that when his grandmother would be too loud. He put a little bit of deodorant on her tongue.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Have her quiet down a little bit. And she didn't mind it, I don't think, is a little bit of attention. But one thing I want to say is this. So,
can you believe that people pee on each other for sexual pleasure and poop on each other and beat each other's ass and all the crap, all the ridiculous shit people do for their sex pleasures? Good God.
Yeah, whatever happened to just fucking just having sex for a few minutes and just having like a TV dinner or whatever?
I know, the good things in life, right?
Yeah, dude. Oh, God. Sometimes I just...
Did you ever crack that joke about the suit from Spencer's Gifts? What?
Oh, wait, I forgot about that.
What?
When my dad bought me that Beetlejuice suit for that funeral.
With the knife in the back.
Oh, dude, my dad had to get me, I didn't tell Nick this. My dad had to get me a suit for a funeral, and it was like around Halloween or something, and my mom was out of town, so he bought me a fucking, like at a Rite Aid or something, got me like a Beetlejuice fucking suit, like costume, right?
Like, I remember, this is the first time we've like really talked since I've seen you in a while.
Yeah, and we laughed about that in the parking lot.
I was dying.
Yeah.
Like, what's that spider in your pocket?
I remember leaning down at the coffin, and it had a knife in the back of the fucking...
And the guy got murdered.
Yeah, and the guy... You were like risky moves.
I was fucking dying.
Oh my God, I'm so glad. You are a great joke writer.
You gotta make that
Because you just, that was
you gotta
such
make that a bit.
I did it one time and people laughed and I totally forgot about it.
Why would you forget? I love that fake burn holes. In the...
Oh, yeah, definitely. And had a flower that squirted.
You raise your arms as cobwebs.
Yeah, one of the arms you raise and it would play the themes from Addams Family. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we can top that.
That's my shit, right?
Cut him some slack, you know. And people were throwing rocks at us. There was this kid's. Well, there was this one kid, definitely, and something was wrong with him. I mean, nothing's wrong with him by our standards. Something's not, you know, God didn't put him down here at 100%. You know what I'm saying? If you will. And but him and some other kids were throwing.
Charged.
It might not have been rocks. It might have been shale stone, but it was still hard enough, dude. It's hard to fuck when people are throwing rocks at you, dude. It's like the Middle East, you know?
Were you in a... Yeah.
It's like the Gaza Strip. I think one day Elon Musk is going to put a gun magnet in the sky and they're all going to go right up there and just zoom to it and we'll be cured.
Kind of amazing. But it'll lift up cars also.
Well, fuck it. Sometimes you got to, hey, dude, look. Just select Toyotas and some of them need to go, okay?
Even if they film you in your natural habitat and you don't know you're being filmed, I trust you to be someone, you're just not someone that's going to be like so different than you are here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm going to be buying a slave or something or doing something, you know, or, you know, burying somebody. But Sexy was cool, man. And yeah, I tried to invite her out to do something, but she got pregnant.
Damn.
Which is kind of the
really
same thing. Because a lot of women are like, I can't, I have to wash my hair. But she's like, hey.
I got pregnant.
Yeah. I even asked my buddy, I was like, you don't think she got pregnant just so she didn't have to go out with me? He's like, you think some woman would get pregnant because she doesn't want to go out with you, dude? You're an idiot.
I mean, that's commitment, though.
It is commitment.
That's some real, like, people-pleasing shit right there.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, there should be like a place like in nature or on, I'm not going to say like street corners or whatever, but where there is a devout lesbian who is, you know, totally has gone through whatever the steps are to be a lesbian and is there to take the journey off of a man to just shoulder some of the burden.
No one wants you.
Really? You think that?
Yeah. Yeah. Is an ugly man acceptable to anyone? I think there are certain like gay guys that
gamers.
are into.
Dude, one lady woke me up and called me out, had an erection, told the flight attendant.
That you had an erection. Well, you know,
Yes.
sexual assault on planes is going up, I just read.
I was asleep and the erection wasn't for her, you know? This lady called me up, her husband's sitting there like a straight muppet. I'm like, this ain't for you, lady. Like, I was dead asleep. You're saying that my natural biological
what
process?
happened?
She had the attendant come over.
Yeah.
And the attendant's trying to, like, you know, stay out of a lawsuit.
Yeah.
So, like, trying not to say anything. The lady's husband, I'm looking at the dude like, really? Like, I was in love with my buddy's mom, actually, dude. And I used to sneak over into their hamper. This is kind of crazy. And huff them cups, bro. She had this big Brazilian. I'd hide in there and fucking huff them cups, daddy. And just smell that thing as hard as I could, man, until my freaking lungs almost blew out.
That's
Well,
a
let me
thing.
tell you this, ladies. If you're at the gas station, some guy's like, hey, will you help me look for something in the trunk of my car? And you get in there, dude, you shouldn't get in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
You're so fucking funny.
I don't know. I don't have statistics on this, but it's also like race. Everyone had interracial families and relationships and
Right.
stuff. It was like there was actually way less racism.
Beige power, that's my motto.
You know,
Okay, I can kind of see it. I mean, that's my goal. Like, Giselle's the prettiest person that's ever lived.
Very, very
so
cute.
I could get to a 9.2 if I keep getting the right kind of work and doctors. I could maybe get to looking like her, like, you know, her half sister or something like that.
Yeah. Like Giselle.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, people are like, whoa, dude. Yeah.
Because I don't think she's gluing strip lash.
Ooh, look, you can see it leaving right there.
No. Oh my God, yeah, I think that was an extension.
Oh,
That girl lost her eyelashes.
yeah, it's just that time of year.
You do like complicated yoga?
Hell no,
You
dude.
said 6 years?
Like
you should
bird or bald eagle or whatever that stuff is.
be. Damn,
or
you know the names for all of them?
whatever that other one is, hurt camel or something. I
What
don't
is
do any of
that?
that. I don't know.
What does that one look like? I haven't
think
heard of that one.
You got to be a woman to be able to do that one, I think.
What kind of, when you think Whitney, who do you think? Definitely not Houston. You're
I
conflating
think
me
a
for.
huge tits. That's what I think. To be honest with you, no
Really,
offense.
Whitney?
Very funny. Whitney has some fucking
She
bangers
does.
on her.
I've seen him. Have you seen him?
Some
Like,
pool toys,
like
dude.
yeah, they're
Dude,
and they're nice.
The lifeguard can take the day off. You feel me? She's got those unsinkable battleships,
Whitney's on
bro.
duty. Yes.
Yeah, she's got those U-boats, dude. If I were that baby, I would never grow past 2 months.
You and I can never work out. Just you answered your own question.
But that's insane. I feel like, I mean, that
Even with a-
I think I gave the wrong answer then because I just feel like that's crazy. Okay, Bobby could die any day. Can you see if Bobby's alive right now? Is there some sort of tracker? It's just Domino's is a thing for Bobby.
Or, yeah.
I think a lot of people get married or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they're like, damn, this dude's gay or whatever, you know? And then
yeah.
they're stuck with a gay husband. But I think a lot of women,
Being married to a gay man would be fun because there's a feminine energy to him that would be like almost like having a girlfriend.
oh, it's the
kind of thing.
largest Pomeranian you can have if you're a woman, is a gay husband.
You know, they split a bad fucking dessert, and you know what I'm saying?
Why do I feel like this is at Maggiano's?
It's definitely good, dude.
Where were you picturing?
I
That's
don't
right.
know, dude.
Why did
but I
that?
told Crystalia that he looks like every angry waiter at a macaroni grill, and he fucking died laughing, even though he'd never been to macaroni grill. I think I just thought this was the only way, and I did hair, you know.
What do you mean you did hair?
I spit into her hair.
Got it. Oh, right.
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, this is just when I look back on it now. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is the only
Now,
way.
if you love a woman, you spit on the front side of their head. Yeah. So you weren't that
Well,
far.
now I'll just lick under their chin.
You were close. Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
If
called,
a guy did that to me during sex, I would not be able to stop laughing for like 45 minutes.
It's called the Virginia Mud Trail. Have you heard about that? It's
No, I haven't.
okay.
I
It's
thought it
different.
was the Nantucket wine tasting.
Yeah, it's different now. That's when you had a grape.
Nantucket sleigh ride intersects with something licking your face.
Yeah, that's when you eat grapes out from under somebody's arm. I think. And that's a Marina Del Rey wine tasting.
When I sit the way I'm supposed to
yeah.
with my shoulder blades down, my neck extended, and my back, like, this is a good look. I know this is going to look better than what I really want to do, which is this.
Yeah.
Armadillo.
But this feels like I'm going to meet some dude's going to try to meet me, I feel like, all the time.
Yeah,
As a
you're-
guy.
Yeah. Well, cool, Theo.
you wearing shampoo?
No, I'm wearing Gucci Flora.
Oh, whoa, a showboater, huh? I was just hoping you had a little bit of Garnier Fructus in there, right? I get up in that. This one girl I knew, like there was so much squirting sometimes, like I would like check to see if she was okay. Like it was like, it was almost biblical, you know, a couple of chapters of it. It was just like, this is, you know, I felt bad. Like the cat would come around because he thought I'd cut the faucet on, like just kind of like.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure how it comes together. Like what
There's no plans,
what
nothing.
the pomade situation is. If anything, like I'm so curious if there's like a dry shampoo or is there an LA Looks
dry
gel?
shampoo.
Is this like a hot oil? Is there a
It might be a
tea?
VO5
Is there
thing.
a glue gun involved? I'm just not sure.
Oh, it's all, but the back is all done at Michael's Crafts.
There is. There is a very mysterious process involved in it. Like, can people touch it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's petable, dude. And so many fucking raccoons come out when I'm out outside my yard. I'm not even joking, dude. So
They're like,
many.
Dad?
Oh yeah.
Very awkward and being like, no boy will ever like me or see me as someone that they would want
Really?
to date.
I could
And then
see you
my-
as that long breadstick. I'd fucking want to get at it.
Thank
you. Know?
you.
Want to
Oh my-
carve up on that puss, dude. Come on. You don't think that people would want to?